Hey guys, my name is Ray. I recently came back from a trip from Taiwan, and here I have some practical tips for you guys. It's not your usual visa requirements or when to go or where to go, but these are the tips that I found when arriving in Taiwan that helped me a lot. So let's do it. Okay, so tip number one is that if you are put off by the language barrier, please don't. Some people will speak a little bit of English, especially if you're in big cities like Taipei. Some signs will also be in English. And if you do need help, trust me, the Taiwanese people are friendly. Just ask them for help. They will help any way they can. So please do not be put off by not going to Taiwan just because you don't speak the language. Okay, so tip number two is to bring some cash. Taiwan is still a place that uses a lot of cash, especially if you're going to have street food. If you're not having street food, what are you even doing there? Or some local restaurants. I do suggest bringing some at least every day. I mean, the big chains, big restaurants, I'm sure they will take, I know they do take the rest of your Universal Visa or MasterCard, but when you're going in night markets and other markets and other, street food or street shopping, trust me, you're going to want some cash. Okay, so tip number three is to get a SIM card. Now, a lot of people buy the SIM card at the airport, but I personally use a company called Airalo. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's an eSIM company. You just buy online, they give you a QR code. You use that, you activate your SIM. I just used data. Google Maps works. A lot of translation apps works. So getting around, navigating through Taiwan and Taipei at the same time. Taiwan, specifically Taipei, you'll be using Google Maps a lot, which is pretty accurate when I was there because it tells you what bus, tells you what time, which bus to take. Yeah, it was pretty handy. So in order for you to do that while on the go, you definitely need some data. So think about that. Okay, tip number four is to bring an umbrella. My goodness, this one caught me out. Now, I went in autumn, which was supposed to be good weather. But for some unknown reason, they'll have rain one day, sunny. In the afternoon, it'll be raining again, and I would always get caught out. So always bring an umbrella with you or check the weather apps. Or if you're not too fussed, just buy an umbrella when you're in Taiwan. Because trust me, the weather can change in an instant. So don't be like me and get caught out. So tip number five is that chances are you will be using public transport, and I highly suggest you do. So you will need to get an Easy Card. And the Easy Card is a transit card. It's kind of like the top-up that most of the countries have around the world, where you put some money, top it up, tap in, tap out. So that way you can use that for the MRT, subway, and buses, and even some of the 7-Elevens, which still trips me out to this day. The public transport in Taiwan is very clean and efficient, so it's actually no hassle at all. So I do suggest getting an Easy Card for traveling around Taiwan if you can. Not only that, at the end of your trip, if you still have money in your Easy Card, you can get a refund on it. So you just need to go to those office or those stations that help you out, give them your card and get a refund, and you'll get it back in new Taiwanese dollars, NTD. So yeah. The last tip number 6, is be adventurous with your food. Now, if you're going to Taiwan and not thinking about food, what are you even doing, man? What are you even doing? Taiwan is big on food culture, and not only that, this is where bubble tea came from. So if you don't have street food, you don't have bubble tea while you're in Taiwan, what are you doing? So these are my 6 top tips on top of my head that really actually helped me out while I was in Taiwan, and I hope it helps you out too. If it did help you, please give it a like, subscribe for more of my blogs. Thanks.